Sorry for the delay there in actually getting into this. Um, in my usual scuffed fashion, the game crashed.
Radiation protection falling.
I also haven't fixed the audio in this game just yet, so just bear with me. That might have been a smidge loud. My apologies. I cannot do all the sound at once, so I'm just gonna drop it in here. Let's hope that's better. Doesn't look like it's any better. Alright, let's try that. Okay, that looks a little better, but we'll just see what happens. So yeah, should preface this by saying that I am actually still sick, hence the reason why I skipped the last stream that I was supposed to do. I cancelled it because I was feeling unwell. I had a cold or a flu or something, and it was wreaking havoc on me. In fact, I came home from work, and still in my work uniform, I ended up actually just having a nap, like in my bed. I went to bed in my work uniform for 3.5 hours, and it must have been uncomfortable because when I woke up, my knee and my leg were both really sore from where my wallet had been crushing into my leg, or what have you. So I'd injured myself sleeping because I was clearly uncomfortable, but I didn't care because I was ill. So with that in mind, this stream will be an indeterminate length, but as people would also be aware, this is not my usual streaming time. In fact, I would normally be at work at this time, but I called in sick, both yesterday and
Radiation
today.
protection falling.
But no matter how I might sound or how much I'm sniffing, I am actually feeling a bit better today, so I figured I would give it a go. Make up for the stream that I skipped, and play something that I don't normally play. Um, Now, the reason that I'm playing this game instead of any of the games I normally play is because I've had a hankering for playing space games. People have probably heard me talking about Elite Dangerous. Well, I booted up Elite Dangerous and started trying to get back into the swing of things. But I took off from where I was because I'd saved on a planet. I was heading to a space station so I can like sort myself out, figure out where I was going from there, and then head back out again. Um, It took me about 5 minutes of flying to get back to a station because I was at one star. I needed to get to another star, but it was all within the same system, so I couldn't do like big frameshift drive jumps. Then when I got to the station, something happened. What was it? I think the game crashed. Oh yeah, I lost connection to the server. That's right. This seems to happen a fair bit with me, apparently. I didn't realize it until just now, but I lost connection to the server. So I left the game, came back, and my ship wasn't at the station anymore. I took a shuttle to a planet that had a colony on it, so I could try and go out into the wilderness and recall my ship. That took me another like 5 or 6 minutes of flying, um, without me even piloting this time. But that's okay. I got to the planet and I couldn't recall it. So I shuttled back to the space station again. That was another like 5 minutes. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure each trip to and from was about like 6 or 7 minutes. But the point still being, it ultimately took me at least 15 minutes before I figured out how to actually, before I got back to the station and figured out that I could recall the ship another way. And I went to the shop that recalls ships to you. They can transport them to the station. I don't know where that ship had actually gone, but it required another 5 minutes of move to move the ship from where it was to where I was. Meaning that the whole thing had basically cost me about half an hour, and I did literally nothing. So I figured what I'll do is I'll actually play Elite Dangerous in my spare time and sort of get myself back up to speed because I can't quite remember everything I used to be doing. And then I remember that there's another sci-fi game, and I've been seeing a lot of this on Twitter lately because they came up with the Voyagers update yesterday. and that allows you to have massive you can actually make your own custom spaceships that you can walk around inside of, and I am all for that, because Elite Dangerous doesn't even have that. Elite Dangerous, you just get into your ship. You can't actually run around inside it. So I'm going to play a bit of No Man's Sky. And I am very behind on my updates because I played a while ago. Like, I didn't buy into the game through its hype. I saw that
Radiation protection falling.
I actually saw the hype being made, like when the game was first announced. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be super duper amazing!" But I could see from a mile away that it wasn't going to be what was advertised, and that is upside down. What the fuck? So, um, but yeah, I could see from a mile away it was not going to be what was advertised. How do I rotate this? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's going to be upside down if I do this. Anyway, so I knew that it wasn't going to be as was advertised, so I didn't buy into the hype. Um, as time went on, obviously, it was proven that I was, in fact, uh, correct that it was not going to be as was advertised. Um, but, and I will forever use this game, however, as a perfect example um, of a game where the people that made it are clearly passionate about it, because they could have just said fuck it and moved on, but they kept putting out updates for this game for so long that this is nowhere near what it looked like when it first came out. Eventually, I got a copy of the game. I don't remember if I bought it or if it came from Humble. That's not the point. But I got a copy of it, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't do too much with it because because I had other things to play at the time. Um,
Technology recharged.
Fast forward, I like played the game, stopped. I never made it super duper far. But this game has grown to insane lengths now. There is an astronomical amount now. And in the last 12 months, they even talk about this in the update post. In the last 12 months, they put out updates for the world, World 1, World 2, and now the Voyagers, which is revamped some spaceship stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I think now's a good time for me to come back and give this a new look-see. So here I am, in all my sickly glory. I'm going to try this game again for the upteenth time. I need magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. I should probably put like a roof or something on this so that way I can stand in here when there's radiation going off. Because that's the whole point of building the space, is to survive the elements. And the planet that I'm on right now... Oh, I need ferrite dust. The planet I'm on right now has a radiation problem. I did actually go window shopping to see what planets I could live on that seemed nice and habitable. And basically my options was either super cold, super hot, or radioactive. They seem to be the only options. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what, this looks like a fairly nice planet, so I'm going to live here. With all the radioactive green goop. Oh.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, something I noticed as well is you can change the voice.
Radiation protection falling.
You can change the voice of who talks to you, like your suit voice. Apparently the female voice is available in every language, but the male voice is only available in English. I'm not exactly criticizing. I mean, I can't imagine that there's only a few voice lines. There's probably tons and tons of voice lines that they need to have redone in every language. So it's like, okay, well, that's fine. Look at this thing. What is this thing? But yes, I'm seeing a lot of No Man's Sky content online, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I might actually give it a shot because there are some interesting looking things. And I obviously didn't see everything when I first got the game, so I've got all that stuff, every update since then. Like, I know you can even make underwater bases now, which sounds cool. I kind of want to make stairs, but I don't see an option for stairs. I mean, they're probably actually going to be in the research thing that I'm going to be doing. Fuel supply. Just charge that to full. Geoferrite. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm going to need. I think it was like 70, so... Sorry. Having a cold moment. Well, not cold moment. Not like temperature cold. Oh, I'm out of inventory space. But, I needed a tissue. Because I have an issue. Buildable technology and structures. What's in here? Oh, this is that teleport module stuff. Whoopsies. Oh. Well, it says timber ramp, but I mean, that looks like stairs to me. Insufficient salvage modules. Okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why is it telling me that? So there's a berry technology module 200 away. What is with these birds?
Received.
Bestium. I have no idea if the bases are shown from space, but I know these markers are. It's interesting how this has like no texture to it, but are just a thing in the base game anyway. Might have to go to that one. It's about 200 away, but like I'm not seeing any that are closer. That one's 300. 250. Yeah, well, off we go.
Radiation protection falling.
Uh, let's restore my radiation protection first. I would like to be able to just use my ship, but it requires fuel to take off. So I can't really just go. Can't really just take off forever. I need to figure out how to be able to like comfortably make fuel for my ship, so that I can just do that. I can just take off. Let's hydrogen and metal plating, actually. That's not too expensive. I mean, I'm next to hydrogen crystals.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, I've just made two lots of fuel. Maybe now I can actually just take my ship then. Because from what I can see, is you basically get 4 takeoffs. Man, that was actually not that far away. I shouldn't have bothered. Landing area not clear. Whoopsies. No, there we go. Okay. 200 is not actually that far away. I'm making a note not to bother wasting my fuel like that.
Radiation protection falling.
Oops. Actually, before I do that, I should probably mark what the next location is.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I can't move. Oh, there we go. It's right to assume that those trees weren't real.
Radiation protection falling.
If I can get 3 of these, then I can get the stairs and also the teleporter, which I think is what they actually want us to do.
Radiation protection falling.
I don't know if this green goop is actually useful for anything, so I'm just gonna take it. A movement module. Nice. Is this supposed to make it so I can run faster? Oh yeah, increased sprint recovery time, fuel efficiency, initial boost power. It doesn't seem to go specifically onto any of this stuff, so I don't know. I think it just gets added on, because, I mean, look at that. Ooh, there's a beetle. Alright, where am I going? There's another one over there.
Radiation protection falling.
Yes, that does tend to... Oh, right.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Recharged.
Alright, where's my base? Because there's that. Where's the base? I'm just gonna go park this over by the base. I was wildly mistaken when I thought that I was traveling really far. I haven't quite figured out the distancing yet. The hell was that noise? Excuse me.
Radiation protection falling.
Between the sneezing and coughing, you have no idea what I'm going to be getting next. So this boost thing, it just improves my fuel efficiency. Well, I guess. Hello, neighbors. Oh, oh, you're not green goop. Hey, that had two salvage data in it. Cool. Okay, for the price of one.
Units received.
Units received. You know, that must actually be a bonus that I don't normally get, because, like, that felt a lot longer than normal. Home again. So structures. I want a ramp. Oh, glass panel. I couldn't help but notice, by the way. So timber, stone, alloy, salvaged, core habitation tech. Oh, that's the teleport stuff. One of those, please. Ooh, biofuel reactor. I'm gonna probably need one of those to power the teleporter, won't I? So there's only timber, stone, and alloy. I'm going to assume that there's probably more than this, because I've seen some of the things that people have made. Only a few things that... And... I don't know, this doesn't feel like it would be everything that's in the game in terms of building bases. There's probably more, and I just don't have it. I just don't know it yet. Anyway, I better get that reactor. Oh, I still have 4 data left. Okay, wow. Electrical wiring, signal booster. Text nearby buildings. Can decrypt navigation data to pinpoint specific locations. Well, that sounds useful. Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeated visits to specific locations. Oh, I see. So it really is just a waypoint. It says a portable waypoint marker, but then it says a permanent navigation waypoint. That just means it doesn't go away when I, like, dismiss it. Health Station Hazard Protection Unit. Solar panel. And battery. Well, the wire is actually free. Actually, hang on. So I researched the generator. But that does mean that the fuel could run out and then I can't teleport back to my base. I probably should get the battery and the solar panel. Start with battery. I need more salvage data if I want the solar panel. My base can be renamed. Interact with your base computer to name your base. I'll do that when I get back. I gotta come up with a funny name for a place that's just coated in radiation.
Radiation protection falling. Radiation protection falling.
Where are uranium deposit? Oh, right here. It's just occurred to me that part of the reason why I picked this planet was because I saw I needed uranium for my ship, and this is the only planet in the star system, in the orbital body that I'm in, that actually has uranium in it. I think you need uranium for the jumps, or something like that. Either way, I'll have it now. Because I kind of want to go over there because there's a knowledge stone. There's something I remember actually about this game that I really, really wish more space games did, is that you actually need to learn the language of the people you're talking to. Okay, that must be my stamina running out or something. Because the thing is, you don't see that often in games because they consider it to be like some kind of annoyance, is the fact that you don't know the alien language. And so it kind of stops you from being able to talk to them or trade with them, but like, that's the point. I was actually tempted to add that to my RimWorld game as a mod, but because I know that there is a mod for it. But I decided against it because I'm already having a hard enough time as it is, getting a colony up to snuff. And now I want to add in the added difficulty of not being able to actually communicate with anyone for trading. No, no, no. We're not adding that into RimWorld just yet. Maybe later. But in a game like this, where you can actually find everything and build everything, absolutely, I'm going to have that in the game, please. Let's get some oxygen into my belly.
Technology recharged.
But I said this rock's on fire.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, there it is. Only one salvage data. I can actually see how much I have in total, but I'm pretty sure it's not enough. Why does that look like it's in the air? Just one.
Radiation protection falling.
I think the furthest I ever got in this game was I managed to buy a big ship, um, that I could hold my little ships in. But like, learn the Viking word for interloper. A useful word to learn.
Receive.
My radiation's getting a little low. My protection's getting a little low. If I can get back to the ship and get it for free, otherwise I'll have to use resources.
Radiation protection falling.
Never mind. My inventory is full, so blimey. Those are big ships. Very big ships.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh, look at that. That's really cool. Oh, I mean, fucking hell, that was close to the ground. But watch out for the axiom. What's with that little zone I saw there? Is that telling me how to dock or something? It's like it was close, but not that close. Ooh, civilization. This one's just sitting here. It's a busy area, actually. A lot of ships flying by.
Radiation protection falling.
I've seen a couple of these already, but an accidental world hole. Didn't know whether I'd be allowed to dig here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Oh, hello. Weapon terminal. Oh, okay. This is if I wanted to buy it. Right, that would cost me 1,000,000 units. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's called units. That's expensive. Especially considering it's missing one of the upgrades that I have. It's missing the terrain manipulator. But it does have an upgrade. Mineral analysis rewards. Fauna analysis rewards. Yeah. Again, I can't afford it though. Oh dear, this demand in this game.
Units received. Units received.
There's a bit of demand for this.
Units received.
Units received. Hello. Wall. Let's have a look though. And accessory to inventory upgrade. Oh, 100,000. Expensive. What's the other option got? Blueprints. Teleport receiver. A device that modulates standard Starship communication signals to enable the transport of matter as well as data. Starships fitted with such a device can send and receive products and substances to a user's exosuit over a long distance. Oh, okay. So it just means that I can place and pull resources from further away. Can you teach me a word? They pointed a mining beam charge indicator. Then at my backpack, I do my best to keep calm. Well, you use carbon in order to recharge that multi-tool. They teach me several new words with their language. I know the Viking word for is. Oh, is that it? I thought this is several. Oh, he trusted me. Oh, nice. I'm trusted among the shark people. I think they're shark people. I don't know what kind of people they are.
Radiation protection falling.
There's nothing up top of here, was there? No. Ow. Damn it, there's a knowledge stone up there. Use X to summon your ship. Oh, right. No, I don't want to summon anything. Bite Beat Library. Ooh, first person mode. Normally I prefer to play things in first person, but I was actually enjoying playing it in third, so I'll leave it in third for now, and if I change my mind later, I'll do that. Plus, I know there is like character customization. I wouldn't want to miss out being able to at least look at it when I get to it. A Viking word for 2. Okay. I've got a glowing mineral, which I analyzed into a golden nugget, which I analyzed into gold. Appear to not be able to sprint at all now. There you go, now I can. So where was the other... oh, there it is, it's down there. I noticed that it seemed to have, like, gotten rid of my marker if I get too far away. Or maybe if it thinks I don't care about it anymore. Was it good? Oh, there it is. Magno Gold. Okay.
Radiation protection falling. Life support power low.
Sodium deposit. Well, I'll get that on my way back.
Technology recharged.
I'm gonna run out of oxygen soon. I'm gonna need to go and grab some more. What the hell was that? Oh, I think it was a beetle walking by me, flying by me. Oh,
Radiation protection falling.
my multi-tool just ran out of charge.
Technology recharged.
Wow, that didn't charge to full. That was like 100 ferrite.
Technology recharged.
Oh, I already got this one because yeah, this was floating. This is the floating one.
Radiation protection falling. Infantry.
Bit of a walk ahead of me. Did I just dig out the ground for ferrite? No, because I can see silicate powder. More big spaceships over that way. Oh, okay. It said one, but it definitely gave me more than one then. Came with a name. Okay. That is not where I clicked, game. Not where I clicked.
Radiation protection falling.
Need more carbon, but I think this might...
Radiation protection
Yep.
stabilizing.
I was thinking I'll need more carbon, but I'm pretty sure this now counts.
Inventory full.
Yeah, so one ground, and then I need more roof stuff. That's what I was looking for. Put the stuff in there that I'm probably not going to be using, really. Alright, now I need carbon. Because I want to finish making the building.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright, never mind. wasn't quite enough. I need 2 carbon nanotubes. Oh, it doesn't fit inside. Oh, well, it kind of does, but it really only fits inside, like underneath one of these roofs.
Radiation protection falling.
It's a case in point, like just like that. Just fits inside it. You know, metal plating and 20 more chromatic metal. How do you make chromatic metal? Processed metal alloy created in a refiner from the stellar metals copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. Okay, well... Oh wait, hang on. Is it just saying that I need to put copper in here? I don't know, but I can't find any anyway. I must not have any copper. It's 900 away. Okay, that's 800 away. In closer? 500. 600. 500. 800. 100. Alright, dust. So if I put copper in here... Yeah, there we go. Oh, I never made the metal plating. Whoops.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay. So now if I plug this into here... Cool. But that's only going to work while it's daytime. I need to make a battery, which requires condensed carbon and magnetized ferrite.
Base computer online.
Okay. What did I say? I already forgot. Condensed carbon, magnetized ferrite. I'm guessing condensed carbon is to stick carbon in here. Why haven't I put this in here? Residual becomes viscous. Alright. What if I put this in here? That just becomes carbon again. Hmm. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where's the ship? It's all the way over there. And by all the way over there, it's probably actually really close. It's just huge. Plus, we are on top of a hill, so... Alright. So now this is going to be charging the battery. I have no idea. Time until charge, 24.5 minutes. I think they're supposed to be. I think there's some, like, bats or something flying through my wall there. Charge. Yeah, okay. So this should theoretically, the battery will just charge. If I want, I could even stick a biofuel reactor down, because it only requires one extra metal plating.
Falling.
Just to sort of help it along. There we go. Put the oxygen in there.
Technology recharged.
Alright, so now it's going to take it's going to take a little under 9 minutes now in order to charge that battery to full. Which means this teleporter should theoretically not turn off at all now, because if during the daytime the solar panel is producing more power than the teleporter is using, then as long as the night isn't too long, it should actually still be okay. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Radiation protection stabilizing.
I'm going to need more oxygen now, actually, I realise, because I'm going to need to recover my life support. Because jumping into my ship is not going to help me there. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was. Alright, so I need oxygen.
Radiation protection falling.
Oh.
Technology
Okay, so it's going to use 80 of it. Not going to use all of it. I was about to say, I just got that. Got that carbon.
life support power low. Technology recharged.
That did use almost all of it, but it's fine. Hooray! Look at that! A fully made base, although it is kind of just a square. I can now roam around anywhere in here that I want. Maybe I should make like a fence or something, just so I don't fall down. I don't think I can I? We could probably make walls. We could probably make walls, but they're probably going to be, it's going to make the room feel very cramped. Need fences. Oh, there you go. Small wall. I'm guessing that this is probably just the cheaper option. Hmm. Yeah. And this is our first base. We're going to make more. Guess this means that we're heading into space. I'm having a drink first. You can see my power line running through the wall here. Investigate the space station. Follow in the footsteps of the base computer's previous owner.
Falling.
There was no storage unit. Was there? Was no like chest? No. Why does it say vital technology here, but something I can't change? Does that mean that must mean there is more then, right? Wait, but this is basic instruction now, not vital technologies. But it's the same stuff. Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. Let's get out of here. Not quite like Elite Dangerous, where you need to manually deploy and retract your landing gear and your hard points. Like I like Elite Dangerous, but I have no idea how anyone makes any money in that game without spending like a billion years, I guess. Oh Jesus! I thought it was a giant cube. What's this? This is very uncube-like. Oh yeah, can't strafe in this ship. This isn't Elite Dangerous. You can't just strafe. Whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, and you're not and it's automatic landing. I was like, what the fuck? I love that both Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky both do the whole rotating platform thing to aim you back out the door again. Sorry, I'm just tamming out for 2 seconds. Ruining the music. There we go. Sorry about that. I interrupted the music. What's this? I have been dissolved. What the hell am I? Corvette Workshop. Oh, is this the giant air spaceships? I think it is, but I won't be able to see anything yet because I can't make them. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that there's just numerous Corvette bays. 4 Corvette bays. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this must be... Oh. Level 1. Level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. What is that? Wasn't there a thing where you could just buy anyone's spaceship? Was that a thing? Oh yeah. Locate pilot to begin trade. Well, I think I know where he is. Okay, a Corvette workshop. Yeah, okay, so it really is just a case of... No, hold on. Oh. No, okay, the 5 are down that way. Alright. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ensign Arsh. You have insulted their people. I'm poorly. I am poorly. Look at that spaceship. I'm assuming the wings are retracted because otherwise it's going to be very top heavy. It's going to start spinning round and round and round. I don't know what you are saying. Kind of reminds me of like that one bit from Finding Nemo, when Marlin is like, "Look, you really cute, but I don't know what you're trying to say. I have no idea what you're saying. Say that first bit again." Ooh, spoopy. He wants me to go back to my base computer, but I just got here. Starship research. Exocraft research. That's like cars, I think, isn't it? Oh, encrypted navigation data. Yoink. Insecure repository. Did I just steal? I'm stealing money from the space station. And I might need to sneeze. No, I think we're good. Hello. You just slapped me. I guess that's why he's like slapping me. He wants me to go away. I like dialect help, please. Friendship symbol. Word for help. That's actually a useful word to word to use. Word to use. Word to learn. Hello. Can you teach me a word too? No. Can you teach me a word? I don't have a Corvette's casing, do I? I'd like dialect help, please. Trade symbol. I know the Corvex word for trade now. Well, that's not bad. It's not bad to know. Yeah, I really don't think these guys are like actually aggressive. They sound aggressive, but they're not really. Weapons. Exosuit upgrade. Purchase inventory slot. Whoopsies, I didn't mean to do that. How much did that just cost me? How much did that just cost me? Oh, I have no idea. It's gone now. But I have another inventory slot. Hmm. Interesting. Oh well. That's weapons. Man, they're not very good at securing their money. I'm just gonna take them all. Learned 8 words. Units received. Now I know there was an ability to the ability to change your outfits and whatnot, change what race you were, but I have no idea where to do that. That might not actually be here yet. It might be at that other place. Oh dear. Oh, it's now stuck. Because there was a giant cube floating in space or something along those lines, wasn't there? It was a giant ball or something. Oh, there was more stuff down here I didn't even see. Exchange navigation data. Was that a quest? Did he just give me a quest? Oh, Galactic Trade Terminal. Useful. I'd like to sell. I'd like to sell my residual goop. I have no need for goop. Teleporter that I can use to get back home again. Starship outfitting. Ooh. Construct a new starship. Oh man. Like I could actually craft it. And actually pick noses and whatnot. Fuselage, core, thrusters and wings. And there's actually quite a selection of wings. Excuse me, sorry. Actually, these are just for fighters. Oh man. A whole other set of wings for haulers. Look at all these wings! Damn! Not as many cockpits, but that's a lot of no thrusters and all, but all these wings. Damn. What else we got? Explorers. And I can have different left wings from right wings. Solar. What does that mean? Used as a sail. Oh man, I gotta have one of those. That sounds really cool. Man. Oh, here we go. This is what I was talking about. About appearance. Anomaly. And Gek. Oops. Oops. And the Viking. I have to scroll the mouse to be able to turn. Corvex. Oh, and it just resets after a while. Traveler and something that's locked. Okay. Heh. Looks like a Spartan helmet. No, I kind of like that one because it kind of looks like a face. Can you... Yes, it's fine. Gek. Could be a small Gek. Oh my god, those eyes. Hmm. Interesting how that was attached to the head. I say, are these things lizards or birds? But I think they're supposed to be like a mix of both. Yeah, because they're like soaring cheeks there. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I bet to say, might have a problem. Don't know what markings it's talking about there, but... But say, where's the actual other color bit? And I just spotted it there. Backpack. If you get different jetpack trails, that's awesome. Backpack styles. Oh. You know what's good? That looks nice. A cape? Oh, I can have a cape instead of a backpack. No capes. And a banner. Hmm. I'm guessing this must be across all saves because I don't recall this. Owned an exomech? When did I own an exomech? Eh, I don't know what this is, but sure. Whispering egg. Sure. I can look like this. Gick. Hello. Huh. Paleontol... Pale... Oh my god. Paleontological specimens. I can speak. The grey market. Not the black market, the grey market. Fuck me, 5 million units. Contraband. So there's contraband in this game too. I'm kind of curious. Also, there appears to be a Viking just sort of floating there. So supposedly... Yep, I can use this to get to my base. I was just seeing if there's a way for me to bookmark this one. Ooh, pretty. Acquire modules to design and assemble a Corvette Starship. Basic Corvette modules are available at a Corvette workshop. Purchase Thunderbird class cockpit. You actually want me to jump straight from building my baby's first base to building a Corvette? Really? I mean, I absolutely would love to, but I have a feeling that that's a little above my skill level. Alright, well nothing's changed in here. Am I supposed to use here? Signal acquired, life signs detected. Oh, hello. My ship appears to be here. And,
Radiation protection falling.
and not landed. I could push it. Hang on. Push. You know, it'd be easier, spaceship, if I just went back to the space station. Ta-da! Let's go. That was quick. Wasn't even a loading screen for that. Alright, so where am I going? I'm trying to go to that marker that was on my map and it appears to just be... Oh, over there. That's where I'm going. Hold on. Out of control. Possible distress signal. Still have no idea if I need to actually pull myself out of that. I'm assuming it's not like Elite Dangerous where you can just plow yourself into the ground. Oh, sweet. It's one of these crashed ships. I remember that in a single player base, I actually built a base right here. Because I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really cool that there was a crashed spaceship here. Ooh, hyperdrive. Now I can leave the star system. Well, after I make 5 microprocessors and get a bunch more chromatic metal, but, you know, we're getting there. I know this hat doesn't really fit what I'm doing with this Gek, but, like...
Radiation protection falling.
But I just like the hat. That's all there really was. I just wanted the hat. I like the look of the hat. Starship launch fuel.
Radiation protection falling.
It's actually quite useful to get. Because it means I can now take the ship off 4 more times. A warp cell. I'm assuming that's so I can...
Radiation protection falling.
So I can, like, that's how you fuel warps. I'm guessing. Ow. I really should be more careful.
Technology installed.
Alright, so chromatic metal and hyperdrive parts. So, yeah. Purchase microprocessors. It wants me to purchase them. Units required. 137,500. There was a tutorial just then for making money. Hang on. Sell items for units on the Galactic Trade Network. Find trade terminals and space stations, outposts, and shops. Mine precious metals from asteroids in space, or use the analysis visor to locate valuable resource deposits on planets. The mission board on space stations is a good source of income. Visit the mission board to find available jobs. See the mission board entry for more details. Install an economy scanner in your starship to gain access to economic data on the galaxy map. Then plan trade routes to maximize profits. Find complementary economy types for the perfect trade route. Farming can be highly lucrative. Find a good balance of crops and use them to craft new items. Quicksilver is a unique currency that may be exchanged for special collectible items. Earn Quicksilver by completing missions from the space anomaly. Okay, I think that's what I was thinking of at the big space station thing. Special weekend event missions are an especially lucrative source of Quicksilver. Okay, there is actually a lot more to making money than I expected. As in, like, there's more options. There is something I want to check, though. Okay, I was just checking where I can actually get Twitch drop stuff from, because it occurs to me that I've been picking up Twitch drop stuff for not today, but overall I've actually been collecting Twitch drops because I see the game on Twitch, and it's like, oh, I know I'll come back to it, so I'll collect all these Twitch drops for it. So they've all been claimed question is, where do I get them from? Apparently, you get them from the space and not space anomaly, from a Quicksilver marketplace, wherever the hell that would be. Whoopsies. So So this is supposedly going to help me get money, right? Because this is gold. Selling precious materials from space. I don't think that actually yielded any results for me. Any resources. Mind you, you're probably not supposed to use missiles to harvest resources, so, you know, fair enough. What is that noise? Space Station Terminal? And that's not where I live, because where I live had... Well, that's that. Wait, that's the Heimel planet. That's where I started. Because I spawned on the Heimel planet. I skipped around looking for places to build the base before I started stream. This is the Frost planet. The one that's really cold. Oh, okay. Space Station Terminal. There was a space station here. Fair enough. Wait, how have I not discovered this planet? This whole time it's been hiding from me? Every time I jumped? My fuel's about to run out, but that's okay. I have uranium on hand that I can use to make more of this stuff. Man, I'm a bit tired. Oh, out of fuel. Also, that is red. Contrast red and blue. Oh, okay. So it doesn't require uranium. It requires tritium, which I only had 10 of. Which means I am probably going to want to...
Technology recharged.
Huh. That actually only charged at 7%. Well, let's hope I can find some tritium down here. Is that water? Yes, it is. Oh. Water planet. Way little low to the water. That's red water. It looks like someone's taken a chunk out of this island. Oh, shit. You know, I don't think I'm going to be finding any tritium on this planet. But apparently I will find armored clams. Crystal sulfide. It was tritium and what, sorry? Pyrite. Pyrite can be found on desert environments. Um, and tritium is found from asteroids. Okay, well, I might be stuck then, because I have any tritium, there's no asteroids nearby. New planetary record, deepest ocean. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at these. Can't scan them. Do I have oxygen? Yeah, I do.
Potential falling.
But it's like a small amount. Wow.
Received.
This is a resource.
Received.
Chlorine dihydrogen. Salt.
Received.
Salt and ferrite dust. Look how pretty this all looks.
Units received. Units received.
Salt and sodium. But like, this looks amazing. I'd love to make a base down here. I should think just like plant it like a pillar here or something, but like play like Subnautica. Because like, I'm not even kidding, this actually looks really cool. I'm actually surprised there's no hostile things down here. I was kind of expecting to be eaten by like a giant ass shark. And I didn't realize I'd gotten so deep. Just trying to see if that would give me oxygen. Like I'm playing like playing fucking Mario or something. Cool. Alright, well, it's not gonna refill my plane. It's not gonna refill my jet with anything, but I mean, it looks cool though.
Thermal protection falling.
Is there actually anything else on this planet, or is this just like a great big ocean planet? Where's the water? Whoop! There it is. It's a bit hard to tell. Great big ocean planet. No big land masses. Cool. Yep, I'm out. Alright. Now I just gotta hope that there's a tri-team nearby. Cool.
Technology recharged.
Not recharged by much, but it's a start. Oh, that's silver. Brakes. Back it up. You know, I tried so hard to play this game in VR back in the day, but I was just having performance issues with it, which really sucked because I really wanted to be able to play this in VR. Because it would look amazing, there's plenty of stuff to do, and I can't hit that. And the ship is actually piloted properly, as in using a stick to actually fly. Oh, that's not actually just debris, that's a separate thing. Because what I mean is, like, if you play Elite Dangerous, for instance, you either need a flight stick or a controller, or you have to use your mouse and keyboard. Which is a problem if you don't own a flight stick, because using controller sucks in Elite Dangerous. So you got to kind of use the keyboard and mouse. And I did find some software that would help me be able to see my keyboard in the game, so I can play Elite Dangerous like that. But it requires virtual desktop as well, which means I have to use a piece of software and then another piece of software in tandem, just so I can play Elite Dangerous in VR. And ultimately, with Elite Dangerous, it's not built for VR, meaning that if you are on foot in Elite Dangerous, apparently the game goes into like a desktop mode anyway. So it's really only when you're flying. So I guess it's a fun gimmick, but it's not the way you'd play primarily. So, yeah. So I've played it, but I've been sort of just idly flying around when I do, because I can't see my keyboard. But in this game, you can actually use the in-game stick to fly, rather than requiring one of your own. I have no idea if it even works with an external stick or not, but seeing as how I don't have one, doesn't matter. There's a lot of silver around here. Not a lot of tritium. So I was trying to get tritium, so because I imagine that's probably worth selling, because people need a way for you to fly. Instead, it looks like I'm going to be getting an abundance of silver. There's no more planets that I missed already, was there? Son of a bitch, there was. Airless moon. There's another one. How the hell was I missing them all? Cactus flesh. Oh, there's pyrite on that one. How do I make starship fuel again? Dihydrogen and metal plating. Okay, cool. Stuff that you can find pretty much on every planet, which is good. And there's probably a reason for that. The fella G5. Appears to be some craters. Pulling up. Slowing down. Man, I really wish I could just fly up. Oh. No, why did we go back down? Oh. What am I bouncing into? Stop that. Is it you guys? Are those flying centipedes? Oh my god, they're flying centipedes. Bonk. Oh, I'm pressing the... I was like, can I land, please? So I was pressing the wrong button. I think I just squashed the cactus. Yes, I did. Ow, how? I landed here because there was dihydrogen crystals. More over there. Carbon crystals. Can I scan those things? What are they? Vulpus sepistius. Units received. Man, those things seem to really be the more like the big, like many of them. I was gonna say the dominant species, but they may not necessarily be. The fact that they're flying up there so easily, they very well could be prey. And they're actually just hiding. Apparently this is ferrite. No, it's down there. Learn the Viking word for death. Oh, life support at 35%. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't linger around for too long then. What's with these bats? They seem to be on a lot of planets. Honestly, the giant floating centipedes make me a little nervous. Because I have no idea if they are friend or foe. Being that high up, they could be literally anything they wanted. Ow, ow. Jerks.
Technology recharged. Units received.
Oh, there was two of them. Maybe they are the dominant species on this planet. Because there doesn't really seem to be any other species out here other than the flying centipedes. So, other than plant life, I suppose. But, like, how did that get me? Yeah, because, like, there's hazardous plant life, but I'm not seeing any, like, animals. Which means it's entirely possible that the centipedes ate them all. Or outlived them. Either way. I guess there's these bat things that keep flying around. But either way, it kind of makes them more dominant species then, because they have either survived or they've won. Echinocactus? What the hell does that mean for food? Where's my ship? There it is. Alright. I'm gonna Google what echinocactus means. Why the hell are you listening, Google? Get out of here. Psst. I guess I did say the words. I say the triggering. I was about to say them again, but the triggering was okay. So it's a genus of cacti in the subfamily Cactoidae. So I guess that means it eats cactus? I mean, it doesn't actually say... Yeah, that's a family plant. That's not a diet, but... scanning those things up there, it said that it had them listed as diet, so, well, I don't know. See? Produces craw milk. It's a farm animal. Alrighty. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm coming in. Wow, that was very smooth, actually. I was half expecting the game to say no, and then I was just going to crash into the wall. But no, it actually pulled me out of it. Ferrite dust is selling well at the moment. Seems magnetized ferrite. See, chromatic metal is selling very well, plus 5.6%. Considering all that is copper, cadmium, emerald, or indium, I could probably actually sell them. Dihydrogen's also selling quite nicely, but seeing as how that's useful for Starship launch fuel, which is actually a low demand item, I'm actually going to hold on to my dihydrogen for now. The chromatic metal I'm willing to ditch. Let's go back to my base and turn all the copper I have into that. I like how it tries to land my spaceship right next to my base every time, and fail spectacularly every time, because there's just not enough space right next to the base.
Radiation protection falling.
I guess the only way I really be able to fix that is if I made some kind of specialized landing pad. Look at that, had the exact amount needed. Alright. Chromatic metal.
Units received.
Didn't quite yield me as much as I thought it would. Oh well. So, silver, not silver and gold, not quite as high demand as I was expecting. Although I suppose they were just kind of out there in space. Um, but they're still worth a pretty penny, like 45,000. And I don't know if there's any other Yeah, I'll sell that.
Resilience received.
Platinum? There's very low demand on that one. Might hold on to it. Facium. Apparently it's high demand, but... Oh, I do have a Corvax casing. Yeah. And there's Magno Gold. One of them is worth 25,000. Crafted with ionized cobalt and phosphorus. Can I? I can't just build those, can I? You know, I didn't think so. Spare fuel. Always useful to have spare fuel on hand, because you never know. Sell that Magno Gold.
Received.
Hey, I can afford it now. Buy microprocessors from a space station. Ah, cool. I wonder if you can bring them back to life, or I wonder if they just stay as fossils just for people who are doing collecting. Mission agents. So you must do the board. No, I need to save my money for a moment. So where do I buy microprocessors? Do I get them from you? No, but he seems to want nanite clusters instead. So these are just upgrades. These aren't actually like other features because I don't even have a bolt caster. I don't have a way to actually shoot. I'm guessing it's just upgrade modules. And your exosuit research, because I already accidentally bought a thing from you. Oh, ferrite dust. Adapter silo. Units received. Hello, fellow Gek. I would like a Gek symbol, please. I learned the Gek word for Gek. Oh, fantastic. Okay, and your upgrade modules for ships. What are you then? Technology merchant. Exocraft research. Cool. I don't know where to buy microprocessors. Oh, there's a fucking map marker. I'm stupid. I just get it from the normal shop. Of course I do. Of course I do. I want to buy 5 microprocessors.
Received.
Hooray. Now I have my money. I am poor as dirt. I still don't know where this salesperson is that's supposedly going to let me get my Twitch drops from. Sorry, I just scanned your ass for a second there. Increased standing. Callbacks +1. Okay. What times 1? Oh, acquired components, refined chromatic metal. I just sold that. Bruh. It's fine. Oh, okay. So the vendor I'm after is actually at the anomaly. Alright. Not at just every space station. Look at this. Look at the shape of that spaceship over there. I mean, I shouldn't laugh. I mean, it's probably... Sorry, I scanned your ass. Offer to trade. Oh, this is just stuff that he's offering. Interesting. So that's what he has. Yeah, charge equipment with warp cell or warp hypercore. Okay. And there's an upgrade slot. Negotiate price. I can either exchange my current ship and spend 9.3 million units in order to get the ship, or I can just straight outright buy it. Does come with a lightning lattice. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that because I can't afford that anyway. Even if I did just trade it in. Run, my little geck. Run, run, run. Bird, lizard thing. I don't actually know. Is it a bird or is it a lizard? Everything keeps... It looks like it should be a lizard, but at the same time it has a beak. Which is more of like a bird-like trait, but who knows. Alright, I am here. My spaceship is there. Oh, I turned all my copper into the... yeah. I mined all that out. I must have missed a little bit.
Radiation protection falling.
And I'm not seeing any copper. I think he's lying to me. No, game, there is no copper. There is no copper to be had. And that's sodium. Uranium. Copper.
Units received.
Well, apparently I did get copper actually out of that. 2 copper. Sodium together while I'm at it. Another copper deposit over there. I'll get that one. Get that one over there and then rotate back around. That way I'll have cleared out a lot of copper deposits.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. Yeah, there was that other copper that was over that way. Yeah, by the buried treasure module, technology module. I'll get that, and then on the way back, then I'll head over back to the ship from there. I need like a scooter or something. Oh, my little gecko legs are running as fast as I can. Okay, that wasn't very far away from here, so where's the copper? Because there was a copper deposit right next to it. Yeah, I'll find it in a second. Let's get the module first. Thought I might have just stepped on it for a second, but no. Where is it? What the hell? Oh. Die.
Radiation protection falling.
Anyway. Okay, this is a small deposit. Whoopsies, I fell in a hole.
Hello, motherfucker.
Miss underscore Nelson has joined the tribe. Everyone hide the scuff from the new guy.
Hi, Miss Nelson, how you doing? Yeah, game's going alright. It's been a very long time since I played this game, so I am consistently discovering new things and learning how to play it. Taking a break from a project? What you working on? I don't need any dihydrogen just yet.
Radiation protection falling.
You're rigging a client's 2D VTuber model. Oh. That's gonna be good fun. Well, I say that, I actually have no idea. I know that there's a lot of work that goes into rigging VTuber models. But I mean, it's got to be fulfilling once it's finished, though, because you get to see them actually use it then. What is that emote? What is that? Louise 70 Lovey. Yeah, so I bet that's going to be quite fulfilling once it's finished.
Radiation damage detected.
Oh shit! I did not get back in time. Stupid spaceship. Why is the game put it there? Now I have no engine sounds. There we go. Stupid game. It's cat. Oh, the lobby one, yeah. Excuse me if you can hear me sniffing, by the way. I am currently under the weather. So I need 125 copper. Not copper. Chromatic metal. Whoops. What kind of games do I play? It kind of just rotates as I become interested in games. Like my recurring list of games is usually stuff like Warframe and well, it was Project Hospital. Now it's RimWorld. I was toying with the idea of returning to Planet Zoo. I was gonna do Elite Dangerous, but then like last minute I changed to playing No Man's Sky. So it's kind of just whatever I feel like. But yeah, the recurring games currently are RimWorld and the Crew Motorfest. When it decides to work, though. When it decides to work. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Oops. I thought we were done.
Technology recharged.
I do not need much in the way of chromatic. Oh, fuck it, I'll just do this way. I'm not gonna fight it for the exact amount. I can just sell whatever I don't need. We'll store it for later. I am indeed affiliated, thank you.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Finalizing. Oh, I need the spaceship for that. Come here. Whoop whoop. Hyperdrive. Sweet. And I already found not enough fuel and launch thruster. I think you'll find that is, but I also have hyperdrive fuel as well. So need to find a source of antimatter. Okay, I do have hyperdrive fuel, but I will also look for antimatter.
Technology recharged.
Search for animated traces with the Starship scanner. C attuned to... Perform planetary scan from orbit. Do I have any ideas on my mind of what kind of emotes I will get from my channel? I haven't really give... What the fuck is that in front of me? What? This has not been here the whole time. Hello? I live right there. I would have noticed this. Huh? There is no way I didn't notice this. We're going to land here and have a look around. As for what kind of emotes I'm going to get for my channel, I haven't really given it too much of a thought, But, fuck you, I'm landing here first. Yeah, I haven't given it too much thought into what I'm going to get emotes-wise. I will think about it. I've been practicing drawing recently, so I'll come up with something. Like I did the art for the fucking rewards points thing, and a couple of the icons for the actual rewards, like the hydration check, but like it's nothing super special because I'm not that skilled in drawing. I'm working on it. How on earth did I not know this was here? And what is that? Okay. Okay, that's a rock. I think. But like, how the hell did I not see this? I don't know, but there we go.
Technology recharged.
No, I don't stream daily. I usually only stream on in Aussie time on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. But I skipped Tuesday's stream because I'm ill and I am feeling a little better, so I decided to stream today to make up for it. To make up for the Tuesday one that I skipped. Artifact exchange vault. I probably do not have any. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Hello, person. I would like to buy something. I don't know. What have you got? Yeah, so it's usually 3 days a week for a few hours. Stuff I can sell. Anything worth any actual money? Sodium, but the demand for that is currently low. Salvage data is worth a lot, but it's also demand is pretty low. Cobalt, same deal. Seems like everything that's worth money has low demand at the moment. Local information repository. What, you mean like an information center? Dismiss planetary chart. Sure. So now I have a map. Ancient ruined site. What the hell was that noise? What do you do besides streaming? Any fun activities or just mostly work? It's really just streaming. Like, I mean, I do have a hobby of video game photography, but like, it's kind of just a passive thing. It's not really too big a thing. It's between work and streaming, it's kind of just playing games and taking photos to upload on Twitter and whatnot. It's a trade terminal. Who, what do you do? What is it? Envoy Kuitin of the Explorers Guild. There's someone who doesn't want. Someone who doesn't want my business. Am I allowed to go in here? Ancestral Vault. Okay. Oh, apparently it was made for Viking, but I can do it anyway. Yeah, my game photography. If you are interested, it's I do have the link on my Twitch page, and I believe I've got bots that have been posting that information as well. So at some point, my bot will say what the link in case you were interested. The Abyssal Hunts. They document a series of pirate expeditions to catalog, capture, and consume new creatures on a distant world. Some of the expeditions are cataloged with audio logs. We tied the Gek to the mast of our ship and entered the waves. Well, I feel sorry for that Gek. That's going to be very nauseating, I should think. Being strapped to the mast of the ship and then just going. Alright. So, you know, I have a feeling that maybe it wasn't actually me that missed that this building was here. I have an actual feeling now that I have a feeling that this place wasn't here when I set up shop. Because I just realized that there's a floating rock over there. See, a floating rock over there. There's a floating rock over there, and one over there, which means that there's probably one on that side too.
Radiation protection.
Meaning that this just ate a mountain. Those ships that have now just been like flypapered to the rock face are confirming my belief that this isn't supposed to be here. Because they don't know how to fly through the area and they've now just gotten stuck. And honestly, it's pretty funny. Like they're just stuck there. And I don't really want to help them. I just want to leave them there and see if it just pulls up even more ships. So is there a rock on this side too? No, there isn't. Okay, so this must be what it selected in order to pick the ground. You have some ideas for emotes and badges for the channel. Oh yeah? What have you got in mind? So let's get to orbit. And actually, I changed my mind. I was actually going to... I was going to come up here and do that thing, but I just remembered I've got this map thing that I was going to do. Plot route. Ancient site detected. Where did that go? Over there? Let's go. I do not have a Discord, no. The people that I like entertain, the followers that I have, they're not around often enough to really warrant making a Discord just yet. I don't even accrue to many lurkers either, so I haven't bothered to make a Discord yet. I will in the future, but not right now. Oh, I'm out of fuel, that's why. Animal petrol.
Technology recharged.
Man, I don't even have enough tritium. Yeah, I've got Twitter. I mean, that's where I'm uploading the, that's where I'm putting the photography stuff. Turn. There we go. You're not gonna be. You're not tritium, are you? No, you're breaking apart. You're gold. No, you're silver. Can I have more tritium, please? No, you're breaking apart. You're silver too. Why did you want to know if I had a Discord? Were you gonna like send me a picture or something?
Technology recharged.
Oh god, that would have given me whiplash doing a maneuver like that. Pull up. Oh, civilization. I guess I'll park in civilization and then I'll walk over. Share some of your recent work and ideas. That's fair. I mean, if you have a Twitter page, I can go and check it out. But I'm not really looking at the moment to commission anything. So I can have a look at what you've got, but I'm probably not going to be commissioning anything at this time. No, I don't want to sit. I wanted to read Plant's thing. Plant. Oh, I thought I could interact with the plants. Goop. A life support module. A supremely powerful upgrade for the life support system. Use E to begin upgrade installation process. Boop. Cool. I have no idea what that actually did for me, but it did something. But yeah, if you have like a Twitter page, you can always just send that to me and I'll have a look. Officer Lish. Sure. Hey, you what? What? So they threw away. They just took my multi-tool and just went, "I you don't need that." Just threw it in the bin, and now he's offering me this one, which has got lots of broken parts. I mean, I'll take it. It was free. But you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't just throw people's multi-tools in the bin like that.
Technology installed.
Yeah, because I got to put the trade manipulator and whatnot back on again. Oh, there's the botcaster. Man, I need a lot of stuff in order to fix all this. But I'm going to assume that there is a point to fixing them. Oh, it's so you can get the slots back. Oh, it has an advanced money laser. Ah, now I see the point. Three numbers are visible above an empty input box. I think I know what comes next. 1702, 7021, 0217. Oh. It's moving. Okay, so it should be 2170. Well, that one was pretty easy. I think I remember there being one that was really difficult, though. Oh, a language database. I can learn a new word. Learn the Viking word for you. Which means now he can say you give multi-tool rather than just point at the multi-tool. And when I give it to him, just throw it in the bin. I think the most annoying part about that is the fact that I haven't got the carbon nanotubes or the dihydrogen jelly on me in order to actually just build this. Because I need dihydrogen for that. I meant the carbon nanotubes though. So that's something. There you go. So we have that, but I still need the dihydrogen. I mean, for free though, I managed to get an upgraded laser, so now I can harvest things better. What are these bee things? Look at these moths. Ancient ruin. Well, at a cursory glance, there's nothing here. But I seriously doubt there is actually nothing here because they gave us the location of stuff. Gravitino ball. Sentinel forces deployed. Holy shit. I can't even get into the underground area because of these things. Because of, like, I don't have a way to break the ground. Owie. I think I got away from them. Oh, not quite. I want the ore. Damn it. Active Sentinel units 3. I mean, I can see that there are 5. 5 dots everywhere. Like, just around the place. Son of a... A bit of oxygen and a metal plate. Yeah, I don't actually need the metal plate then after all, because I built the thing. So I was going to build a portable refinery thinking that I needed it, but I don't. Oh, hello. What are you? Well, you're a sentinel. You're not going to like it if I'm over here, do you?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
You know, I have a better idea. So just go through the ground. I want to get these artifact fragments. Can I turn the torch on? Thank you. I don't know why that wasn't on just by default. Ancient keys. Are these, like, useful for anything? A key of some weight. This aged piece of wrought iron must belong in a lock nearby. Nearby lock. It's not got anything to do with this thing. The answer is no, it does not. Because that must be where it came from. little fingers. Key. I'm gonna have a lot of silicate powder after this.
Life support power low.
I guess now I go for that large artifact crate because I'm not seeing any more. Sorry, just had to sneeze. Yeah, I think that's everything. Now I go after that crate and the Gravitino balls. The fact that I can't break through those walls is really annoying. Oh, for pity's sake. Oh wait, no, that is actually attached to it. Alright. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Technology recharged.
Ooh. Desiccated ceratops organs. Cool. Ow, ow. What is going on? Oh, it found me. Where's my ship? That way. I also need oxygen as I go by. That's carbon. That's oxygen.
Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Oops, they found me again. I like how they didn't seem to mind when I was taking the keys and whatnot. They only seemed to mind when I took the Gravitino balls. Speaking of, there's still one more out there, so I gotta go back. I already got that, didn't I? Yeah, I got it. Oops, there's the last thing. That doesn't look friendly. The hell? Punching actually lunges you. Very anime-like punch.
Hostile scan detected.
Did... No. Really? Okay, Sentinel Force is deactivated. I was about to say, did they really just call in fucking, like, anti-ship reinforcements? I took some glowing balls. Like, what the hell are they if they're that valuable? Gravitino balls. Total value 120,000 units. A supersymmetric particle cluster created by divergent supergravitational forces. A micro rift is created as they form, and extraction of the orb prompts a localized reality weakening. Sentinel forces will respond to stabilize any such anomaly. Okay, that's why. They don't like it when you take them, because they sort of destabilize the area. Yeah, micro rift is created when they form. So taking the orb basically, it's like plucking a hole, like plucking. It's like plucking the ball out of a hole. So it's like picking a scab, I suppose, and it destabilizes the area, and so the Sentinel forces will respond to stabilize any such anomaly, and that means getting rid of the problem, i.e. me, because I'm carrying them. Fair enough. So 119 of this, whatever this is. Any of this usable here? No. But I could use some of this money to actually get the wiring loom, microprocessor, and hermetic seal. But I don't really need these extra slots. Because the only thing I really need is the bolt caster. Because that's the actual weapon. That's a shield, which is good, but... Yeah, the multi-tool cannot be used for other functions while powering the shield, meaning that I can hold the shield, but I can't shoot back. It's better for me to actually have the bolt caster equipped, because the bolt caster I can at least shoot back with then. Which means I need chromatic metal, which we know how to make, and carbon nanotubes. I need 3 of those. But right now my inventory's full. Plus 5% life support power. Meaning I did actually have something else I could have done. So, we got 6 ancient keys, but you needed only 3 to open a thing. That means I've got extras. The hell am I supposed to do with these? A Gek relic. And then there's the fossilized Ceratops organs, which is worth 532,000. Nice. Money. Money, 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 money. Tell you what, given the time and the fact that I'm due for my next round of medication, I'm probably going to end the stream here. I'm going to take the medication and let that sink in for a moment before heading to bed. Thank you all very much for sticking around and watching today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day/night. Farewell.